Oh no. So it's yet another day, and I found myself pretty bored, I can't lie. That's a good thing though, considering like when you remove all of these insecurities and you stop stressing and stuff, the days can kind of blend together and they can just seem they seem so ordinary, and that's kind of the way it goes. And that's the ideal life. But still, I can't lie, there are certain things manifesting and stuff that, are not necessarily missing from my life. Like, they're not necessary for my, well, I suppose survival, but also they're not necessary for my happiness and fulfillment. They are just kind of maybe not here yet, but in the meantime, I've got so much to do that I can't possibly complain. I mean, I've got a big portion of this year dedicated to watching all of them Lego Dimensions franchises. I'm most definitely ill, you can probably tell. The way I see it, I just know that I'm gonna get out of this stronger than I ever was. So, yeah, keep building me up, universe, and I'll get through it. And oh, yeah, I forgot to mention, thank you, ma'am, for getting my beard shaved. That's brilliant. I just look much better now. Not completely flipping out of control. A trap I've found with the law of assumption is that you can become so conscious about how the world works that like you kind of like, can I actually improve right now and get it right now so that I can manifest things even faster? And that was one of the things that was bothering me. And nowadays, I'm just cool with it. I'm like, whatever it is, what it is. And, things naturally just sprint towards me. Like, just, that's my life. And if I dedicate some energy, well, a lot of energy, if we're talking about Doctor Who and stuff, 9 months straight watching daily episodes, and now I just let it be, get on with my life, and these things will just happen to turn up. It's like, oh, wow, I'm not really surprised that this happened. I mean, this house turned up, dedicated a ton of energy to it, and believe me, I had so many like stressful moments. Like, I was genuinely unsatisfied with my life at one point where I was living in the old house, and when you don't realize that the reality around you is literally just a reflection of what's inside you, it can be very easy to keep focusing on the negatives. Because, those ones stand out more than the positives. It's just naturally as humans, we kind of drift towards negative energy. Maybe that's the way we're designed, or unfortunately, that's kind of like stuff in life have gotten much better at manipulating us. But either way, the idea is to try and focus your attention to the more positive sides of your days. I mean, I keep thinking back to the fact that like I was willing to go into a really terrible house just to get the experience of moving out, and so I could finally just have a lot less chaos going on. But I guarantee the chaos wouldn't have stopped because I hadn't gone within. I'm truly grateful that the universe has provided me such an amazing life where, if I need food and stuff, I can just walk to the shop and buy it and then just take it home, and it's not even that big of a task. And money just finds me effortlessly. So if I need the money to buy the food, then it's there. And you will find on this journey, once you can just remove all the insecurities. And I'm not perfect, definitely not. I've still got some things to work on. But money wise, I'm not even insecure about. Like, I don't really have an ambition to be a billionaire. It just doesn't seem that necessary. Like, what would I do with £1 billion? I don't think I would live in a mansion. That would be ridiculous. There'd be too many rooms. Another thing is, for some reason, I'm being built up in this like isolated way, where I have a lot of free time by myself, and no one to really fill this void inside me. No soulmate, no friends. Although I live in a house with my brother, and I can visit my old house and my parents anytime I want. I can organise meetups with friends, you know. But still, I find myself in these moments where I'm like, lonely. I know I'm not lonely because I live an absolutely fantastic life, but it's just in moments, it's like maybe the universe is testing me, throwing all this energy into my brain, and I have to kind of deal with it any way I can. But in those moments, it's really cruel. It's just like I feel so alone. I'm like, oh, but I want some external validation. But you know, I don't rely on external validation anymore because it's just silly. Like I never needed it in the first place, and now I know this. I'm awake. I don't do it. But you know, having the external validation is so good. A trap I keep falling into, even now, is kind of like focusing on these manifestations that I'm trying to pull into my reality, even though I know they're already done. But you know, still, I feel like the current circumstances, I would much rather be with the manifestations than my current circumstances. And I need to get better at just embracing this and going, this is literally all I need. I am exactly where I need to be, right time and place, to get everything that I could possibly want. I just have to keep my faith in the universe and just trust that everything is going to plan. Maybe not my plan, because I lack the knowledge, and when I make plans, turns out sometimes they don't go to plan, but the universe has all the knowledge and can make the right plans, and then turns out everything just works out. Like me moving into this house went so smoothly compared to, you know, a lot of people would be incredibly stressed about moving out. It's a big thing. I'm autistic too, so that really should have affected me more. But I found it just felt so ordinary, and I'm surrounded by supportive people that they just made the move so much easier, helping me move things from the other house to here. And although it's not finished yet, there's still like shelves and stuff that you'll probably see in the background in this shot. Maybe in a month's time, who knows. Anyways, I'm calling it quits here. So if you got this far, put ring in the comments. Also, if you haven't already, leave a like and subscribe. Anyways, I love you all. Hope you have a good day, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.